I'm Ellie Reed, quarterback with the Westwood Warriors, and you're watching Friday Night Fever. Let's go!
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for staying up with us. Season 35 of Friday Night Fever. By the way, Coach Lopez, thanks for the shirt, my friend. Arizona's longest running and #1 high school football show. Cameron Cox, Luke Glidden is always on your TV.
Yes, and we will check in with Lita Washington on the road a little bit later in the show. But first, you know the drill. Every Friday night, we got to get this thing rolling. We got scores, highlights, and interviews from all over the state.
Here we go. We start with our Friday Night Fever game of the week. Thanks to all the people that voted on 12news.com, Castile at Queen Creek. Game of the year candidate. Bring them out, bring them out. Two of the toughest teams on that far east side. Colts up 24-19, Luke here in the third. Paul Palmer, lefty, unloads downfield. Mason, I'm really, really fast loose. Look at this double catch there. Come on back. Watch him work. Look at the vision. Look at him. He's like toying with these guys. Oh, another cutback.
Weaving in and out.
5-yard touchdown. Colts up 32-19. This is a hot one, folks. Bulldogs back in it. They scored 2 quick touchdowns. That is Tate Reynolds. His brother was our Fever Defensive Player of the Year in 2020. The touchdown, QC up 1, 2:20 to go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go, right, folks? Colts are going to answer. Right back. Fireworks all night. Remember, this is all late. Same combo. Palmer. Lewis.
Oh!
On double covered. His third long touchdown of the game. In from 50 yards out. Colts up 38-33. $1:50 to go.
There's more?
But the Bulldogs go right down the field a minute later. The man with 2 first names, Lucas George, in for the score. QC up 1. 23 seconds left. Last chance for the Colts. Look at the purple crowd. Going nuts. Looking. Incomplete. What an ending. What a comeback. Queen Creek wins 39-38. Post-game huddle. Pretty lit. Coach, I've known you for a long time. You've been a part of a lot of them. How did that feel? I see the emotion.
Yeah, it was 3-8 last year to come. These guys come do this. Just a testament of how good these kids are and what they stand for. And it's my honor to be their head coach.
Coach, down multiple scores in the second half, multiple lead changes there at the end. What'd you tell these guys?
You know what? At the halftime, we just play. Like, they never panicked. They never were worried about 1 second. I mean, we could have given up when, we gave a touchdown late, but no, offense goes down and scores, and the defense finishes it, and that was a team win tonight. From special teams, field goal, everyone was big time for us tonight.
Hey, guys, raise your hand if you're on defense. Everybody answer this question once. How'd it feel to get that stop at the end? Say you were running out there like your brother.
I mean, hey, the linemen make it easy, man. They do a great job, bunch of resilience, makes it really easy.
Coach mentioned the record. To flip it now, to start 2-0, what does it mean?
It means everything. I mean, we've done our job. I mean, we got a lot of work for, but I just thank the Lord that we be in this opportunity. We're just resilient. Like, it's just easy. None of us get nervous. Like, we're just ready to go, man. We get after it. We've done a lot of work, so we come out here and ball. QC! QC! We are! Let's go, man!
So excited. They took the mic. I almost was not coming out of that huddle at the end.
They need to tell us how they really feel.
How they really, yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. Great game. My goodness.
Great game. Queen Creek, Castile, 2 programs that are going to be there at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic game. Like I said, 2 of the toughest teams out there, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both those in the playoffs go deep as the year goes on.
There's a reason.
The Colts will be back. They're tough, too.
Yeah, there's a reason that was our game of the week. It might be hard to top, but let's keep this thing rolling. Peoria hosting Raymond Kellis. Now, Kellis was up 14 at the half. Going to pick it up here in the third quarter. The Cougars are driving, and their tough-nosed running back, Hector Cisneros, punches it in for the score. They go up 3 touchdowns, but Peoria, they had that fight in them. Their quarterback, Dominic Kramer, says, I can punch it in myself. Peoria finally gets on the board, cut the gap to a 14-point deficit. Late in the fourth quarter, Panthers cannot convert on 4th down. Raymond Kellis goes on to win 28-7, while Prescott made the trip down to the desert to play at Thunderbird. Both teams 1-0 on the young season. The Badgers start off with the first score of the game. A beautiful deep ball from Uriatena to Josiah Peoples, who makes a nice grab as Prescott, I know, right? Goes up 7, but that would be their first. And lastly, T-Birds driving late in the first quarter. Elijah Little takes the handoff, slicing, dicing, fighting his way into the end zone. Would not be denied to tie the game there. And later in the second, Little, he just can't be caught. Slips past the entire defense for another touchdown. Kind of reminds me of Austin Eckler the way he
Love
moves.
those jerseys.
Yeah, and Titans go on to win 36-14.
Here we go. Liberty flying high out of the gate so far this season. 22-0 winners over Desert Edge last week. Picking up right where they left off this week against O'Connor on live TV. Hayden Fletcher, the touchdown pass. Lions Luke just getting started. Like, this offense doesn't miss a beat.
Just a warm-up.
Second quarter, Garrett Nuttall, look at this. Come on, crashing the party. A 61-yard score. Touchdown. Speed. Tough night for O'Connor, but we got a highlight reel catch right here from Walker Mune. Come on. Come down with it. Come down with it.
Oh, what a grab.
Eagles, they're going to be tough this year, too, as well. Liberty, tougher tonight, 46-0 the final. Hamilton hosted Desert Ridge. Huskies looking every bit like an early open team, right? They're physical, fast, all the above. Opening kickoff. Sweet play nominee, DeJohn Hinton. Luke, remember this guy? He had that interception to win the game last week against Centennial. This week opens it up with a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Desert Ridge put up a good fight in the second half, but Hamilton wins this one 35-21.
So many good games this evening. All right, it is time now for the Fever Spotlight, and this week it's a pretty cool one. I think every single one of us knows the last name Fitzgerald, right, Cam?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we do.
Larry
Fitz,
Yeah.
Cardinals legend, and his son Devin slowly making a name for himself on the Brophy roster. Now, just last week, Larry's son Devin caught the game-winning touchdown right here with seconds left on the clock for Brophy's first win of the year. Now, tonight's game did not come down to the final possession, but Larry was being dad tonight, watching every play from the back of the end zone, and I had to ask Devin one very important question. Would you say, like father, like son?
I'm trying to pave my own path. I'm trying to be a different man. I think it means a lot for him to be out here, and then I love the support that he shows me, and he's always here for me. We always do ball drills. He's got my hands right. He always works on routes with me. Stays on me about how effort really is everything.
Has he said to you, has he admitted that maybe you were better than he was in high school?
I don't know if he'll ever let me have that one, but he's told me that we were similar, but I know he said I was bigger than him and everything, so that's about it, though.
Go get it, Devin. Go get it.
Go get it.
Dad.
Larry telling me he gets more nervous watching his son play than he ever did playing in the NFL. Broncos taking on Regis Jesuit, and in the first quarter, Carlos Estrada going to get the rock, and he's going to make him pay. Sheds a tackle, takes a hit, and he's in for 6. Get the water gun out. Broncos, they're just heating up.
Oh, really?
It was actually really hot and humid out there.
They got water gun.
It was much needed. Second half, Jesuit going for the field goal, but it's blocked. That would lead to more points on the other end. This time, Ryan Humphrey connecting with Dalen Sharper for the touchdown. Fitz, he loves it. He's cheering him on. Brophy rolls 44-zip, and for more highlights, here is Jake Garcia.
This Mountain View win over Saguaro was a statement to the state and a reminder of the early 2000s. Mountain View is playing like it's 2002, the last time they won a state title. And for Saguaro, it's their first 0-2 start since 2005. Toros trounce in week 2, 57-27. It's the defending state champs against the 8-time state champs. First-year Mountain View head coach Andy Litton likes what he sees. His team was tireless. No one more conditioned than Tavita Tase. A big man interception is how we start the tape. Tase rumbling the other way. It sets up this a few plays later. Brady Goodman, better than good tonight. He calls a shot and punches it in on the QB keeper. Beckham Barney is a 3-star Cal linebacker commit. Plays running back as well, and makes it a milestone. First 2 quarters for Mountain View, a first half 50 burger, en route to a 30-point win. Former pro quarterback Dan Minucci was perched in the press box for this one. He called the game and breaks down the masterclass for Mountain View.
It was all Mountain View with Brady Goodman at quarterback, throwing touchdowns all over the place, and Joe Germain left this Mountain View team. The cupboards were full.
Minucci made his mark across the valley tonight. His protege, Jackson Knutson, in action from McClintock. Minucci is Jackson's private quarterback coach, and it shows. Knutson was dialing up the deep ball all night against Marcos Deniza. This one to Khalil Bender. Few plays later, he spins one to Kimon Jackson, and Jackson looks like Lamar, breaks 7 tackles and scores 6. Chargers strike on their opening drive. Knutson back at it on the next possession. This was 3rd and 25. Bender rises over everyone and toe taps for the touchdown. If that was disrespectful, wait till you see this. Knutson had gotten a cut on his face 2 plays earlier. On 4th and 11, he has his first half hat trick. It's Bender again. McClintock wins 54-20. Manucci says his pupil is the total package.
Jackson Knutson is an absolute warrior. He's a young man that's bound and determined. He knows it's his senior year. He knows he's got to shine. So a little cut here and there, a couple of stitches, maybe a butterfly, is not going to stop this young man.
Back here on Mountain View, the Toros are now outscoring their opponents by 52 points this year. Manucci told me the real test will be next week against Liberty. Reporting in Mesa, Jake Garcia, 12 Sports.
Thanks a lot, Jake. All right, great hair.
Ooh.
Out at Boulder Creek. Across the valley playing ALA Queen Creek. Good to see Coach Edwards back on the sidelines. Patriots, Luke, they're just a machine. They've been really good for a long time. Don't miss a beat. Opening kickoff. R.J. Lopez Jr., 85. Look at this guy. 85 yards, speed wins, touchdown, 7-0 Pats. People still filing into the stadium, right? Next drive, former Cardinals quarterback Max Hall still calling plays out there. Hey, Coach, I like this one. This one works. Bobby Nesbitt around the corner, down the sidelines, touchdown. ALA QC improves to 2-0, 56-7 the final. Hey, Lena.
We are on the road with the Westwood Warriors in Mesa, a dramatic opening night win. But Sam, the drum major here, is going to send us out to break with a little tune as we get ready for the highlights. Send us off, Sam.
So basically, we're trying to go ball, and hopefully Mike can come down with it.
I mean, if that's not a secretive play, I don't know what is. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to do your commentating here. We've got the snap from number 77 as he kicks it back to the quarterback. Mikey Semko, number 2, was going far. Here we go. Can he catch it? Oh, my gosh! Their defense is unbeatable. Put them in pads and a helmet immediately.
So close.
Put Emma in a headset. Hey, special moment up there in Round Valley tonight. Elks renaming their dome after legendary coach Todd Workman led them to back-to-back state titles in 79 and 80. He's about in every Hall of Fame possible. Also was the AD out there at Queen Creek for a long time. Coach passed away in March of 2023. Round Valley and St. John celebrating a 120-year-old rivalry tonight.
Love it.
Round Valley gets this one done for Coach, 36-0, the final. Welcome back to Friday Night Fever, Arizona's #1 and longest-running high school football show. Cameron Cox and Luke Glidden on your TV.
You know what time it is?
What's time?
It's time to take the show on the road.
Here we go.
Lena Washington in the heart of the valley, hanging out with the Westwood Warriors. Hey there, Lena.
We are out here on the road with the Westwood Warriors, who gave us some drama on opening night, but you saw a lot of these guys in the highlights. Let's roll the tape, see how they handled business against the Skyline Coyotes. The Westwood Warriors going to battle a familiar foe in the Skyline Coyotes, an all-Mesa matchup going back and forth tonight. First quarter, Westwood down 7-0, but not for long. Elliott Reed connects with Nicholas Montano. That touchdown ties the game up at 7, and the Warriors D getting after it. James Marshall with a third down sack. Westwood follows that up with a big fourth down stop. Warriors trail 14-7 at half. Third quarter now, Keyshawn Barkis breaks free for a big gain, setting up this touchdown opportunity. Reed to Jeremy Carrera, and we are tied at 14, but only for a few seconds. Skyline responds with a kickoff return for a touchdown. The Warriors not backing down. Fourth quarter now, Reed does the rest. We are tied at 21. Buckle up, under a minute to go. Reed to Montano right in front of our camera for the go-ahead touchdown, but we have drama until the final ticks. Skyline scores, the Coyotes go for 2 and the win. The 2-point conversion is no good, out of bounds. Celebration on the sidelines and in the stands. Westwood holds on to win 28-27 on opening night. So we have Nicholas and James here, two of the dudes who got it done here for the Warriors. James, I mean, when you're hunting a quarterback, what do you see and what's it like when you get that sack?
I mean, it's really just focusing on the quarterback and making sure he don't get out of my eyesight, just hunting that ball down, making sure he don't get away.
Nicholas, I mean, 2 touchdowns on the night for you, but that game winner, what was going through your mind? Take us through that play.
You know, when Coach called my name for me to catch it and Elliott to throw it to me, you know, I was really just thinking about my family and my grandpa that I have on my arm right here. He's just believed in me ever since I was born, and that was really going through my head.
Is that who you were dedicating your touchdown to in the sky?
Every time, every time.
I love it. We had such a great community turnout. I mean, look at the fans in the student section. Brett, swing around. Look at the live studio audience we have out here. James, what does this say about the Westwood community?
That they just really love us, and I'm so glad that they love us because we love them back.
Yeah, a lot of love, Nicholas. I mean, who do you see out here? Who's watching us, celebrating us this win tonight?
You know, my mom, my dad, my 2 little brothers are here. Like, everybody's here, yeah.
Everybody's here. Well, Nicholas and James, just 2 of the members of this Westwood team that got it done. 2 games in, 2 dubs in. Let's hear it for the Warriors getting it done in Mesa.
Shout out to the family.
Yeah, that is what the Fever is all about. And coming up next, we got your sweet plays of the night next on FNF.
Fever Sweet Plays is sponsored by Sweet James, Accident Attorneys.
Here we go. Number one comes from the Castile Colts. Man, Luke, they put up such a great fight tonight against Queen Creek. Paul Palmer, the quarterback. Mason Lewis. This kid was unbelievable. 3 touchdown catches, all more than 50 yards. This was a double catch. That made everybody miss. I love how he just puts the ball across the end zone. 85-yard touchdown, nominee number one.
That would be a lot of fantasy points if that counted. All right, this is one that'll make Randy Moss proud. McClintock's Khalil Bender waving his hand, letting his quarterback know, I'm going to go up for that and high point this for 6. What a catch it was by the junior wideout for the touchdown one more time.
Yeah, look at
So
the feet.
nice.
The feet are the most impressive.
That was the NFL. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, the Ravens needed that
Yeah.
last night. Our last nominee happened last night, but fantastic still. Dijon Henton takes the opening kickoff from the goal line to the end zone. Just very nice, very nice. Touchdown Huskies. What a play from him. Remember, he sealed the game last week and opened it this week. Go vote right now on 12news.com or the 12 News app for your favorite play. The voting goes all week. The winner is announced next Friday night right here on The Fever. At the end of the year, all the weekly winners going to be up for the Sweet Play of the Year and a $5,000 scholarship courtesy of Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
And congrats to last week's winner from Red Mountain. Nearly 110,000 votes cast. Simon Lopez finds Tyreek Cornett for the touchdown. That got 61% of the vote. I just love watching it over and over again. Congrats.
All those votes, too.
I know. Red Mountain beat Valley Vista tonight to start the season, 2-0. Coming up next on The Fever, we're going back on the road with the Westwood Warriors, and we are hearing from head coach Brandon Large.
We're Arcadia Spirit, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever, Arizona's longest-running high school football show. We are on the road with the Westwood Warriors, and we have head coach Brandon Large here. Coach, big opening night win. What's your message to your guys?
I'm just really proud of the way they stuck together as a team and kept everybody's heads up. We handled a lot of adversity, and when plays need to be made, we made them.
What is going through your head when you see Nicholas running down the sidelines for that game winner?
Nick had a great week this week in practice. We had a talk with him earlier in the week, and he really responded for us this week, and I'm really proud of the week that he had.
You've already matched your season win total from last year. I mean, what does that say about the growth and the commitment, the buy-in from this group?
These guys have worked extremely hard to get to where we're at. We're not done. We haven't reached our potential, so to say. So these guys have grinded and they've worked, and I'm just really proud of where they're at right now.
And what's it like to be back at your old stomping grounds working with your alma mater? This has to be a dream.
Yeah, this is so much fun being here, working with this community that kind of raised me and shaped me has been a dream, and I've had so much fun being here.
All right, guys, we have a little tradition here on the road, especially after a win. We kind of have to put Coach on the spot. You got any victory dance moves for us, Coach?
I'm not a dancer, but Chris dances. Chris is a dancer. He'll dance.
All right, Chris, you got a victory dance for us here to send us out on Friday Night Fever?
Hey.
All right, that's the Westwood Warriors. We are on the road, 2 games in, 2 wins in. Let's give it up for the guys in Mason.
Like
Lena was trying to get on the dance moves there.
I was waiting for her to bust.
I know. She wanted to.
Luke, let's get some other scores right here. Highland beat Centennial tonight, 24-17.
Oh, wow.
The Hawks 2-0 now. Horizon, they scored 52 points tonight. Get this, they've outscored opponents 100-8 to start the year.
Woo!
And then a big finish out there on the west side. Notre Dame beat Desert Edge 20-14. Very controversial call right there at the end. Notre Dame Prep, big stop.
And this is only week 2.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. God bless.